Hey there, Michael Stack here, CEO of Amax. I recently pulled my hamstring, so I've been going to some physical therapy appointments. And one of the first things they asked me when I arrived is how did the injury happen? What was the mechanism of injury? That information, how did the injury happen, defining the mechanism of injury is so important for us to understand in the work comp industry. I want to define it in this video, and I want you to put your attention and awareness on it because the better we can do at capturing the mechanism of injury, how did the injury actually happen? What were the force or forces that caused that injury to occur to the human body? The better we can make determinations on how to treat it. If we don't know exactly what happened, if we don't know exactly what was injured, we won't necessarily know the right treatment path to get that injured worker healed and back to work as soon as possible. So I want to put your attention and your focus on this idea of the mechanism of injury. So again, it's defined as the force or forces that caused an injury to happen. And I want you to get very specific in this when you are learning this information at the time of injury. So, how did it happen? Where did it happen? What was going on? What was some of the context around that? I want you to also think about kind of diving in deeper to this. Were you lifting? Was the person twisting? Were they, putting something up on a shelf? How heavy was the thing that they were lifting? Okay, I lifted a box and I felt a twinge in my back. Okay, were you lifting a box and you were pulling it to the right? Were you lifting a box and you were trying to go upper right or upper left and you were kind of twisting that way, this way or that way? What was actually happening? Were you actually stepping over something? So maybe there was, a curb that you were stepping over when you were walking in and you were trying to carry something and you tripped over it and fell. What was actually happening, and were you looking over? Did you twist your knee when you did that? And really defining and getting as deep into this and clarifying this point as much as you can. If you can put some extra attention, extra focus on this idea of the mechanism of injury, it's going to make the rest of the work comp determination, treatment process, injury causation determination, etc., much easier. It's going to make it much easier for medical providers. It's going to make it much easier for your attorneys should this go to court and you're claiming something happened when you say, well, you said you were lifting and twisting and you said that that's all that there was. And oh, by the way, that mechanism that you said, that can't actually happen. It doesn't work that way. The human body doesn't work that way for that part of the body to be injured. So that really gives you a lot more concrete evidence to make those determinations. Again, my name is Michael Stack. I'm the CEO of Amax. Remember, your work today in workers' compensation can have a dramatic impact on your company's bottom line, but it will have a dramatic impact on someone's life. So be great.